What's up? 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 What is up? How are y'all doing today? Hey, it is Wednesday, and we are here to talk about Ms. Marvel episode 2. It has come out, and we are going to give our reactions to this episode. I hope you guys are all doing pretty well today. Let's see. You know what? Let me just say I like this episode a little bit better than the first episode. We got, I think, a much heavier dose of the South Asian culture. And listen, we got a little couple history lessons in here too. I had no idea about partition. And I'll be honest, like I had to go do some research myself, which I think is kind of part of what they actually want to happen, right? And by the way, if you haven't watched the episodes, we're gonna be doing spoilers throughout this whole thing. So, like go watch it before you like actually tune in here. Unless you don't care about spoilers, then whatever. But yeah, we got to see Kamala go ahead and use a little bit more of her powers, a little bit more of her abilities or whatnot, and go through her little training montage and all that stuff. There's still like clearly a bigger mystery, right? Like, where did these powers come from? What's going on with her mama, like, or her great grandmother, I should say? All these different questions. It's a lot of stuff going on, but I will say I did enjoy this slightly a little bit more than the previous episode. But before we get into that, let's see who's actually here today and give some quick shout outs. Let's see. I see Shaul is here. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you so much. Shauna, hello. Good to see you as well. Come on now. Top vet, top supporter, Black Widow. Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? Let's see. We got another vet in the building. What's going on? Miss SJ Evans, how are you? Let's see. Donna, hello. Joy, I see you too. What's going on? Emmanuel, what's going on? How you doing? The talented one, what's up? Kimmy J, hello. My man Didier, what is going on? Yeah, listen, I'm right there with you. Like, it made me have to go, read and watch a couple videos to be like, what exactly happened? And I'll be honest, I might need like a longer documentary or something to really explain it, because I feel like this might be what other countries feel like when America talks about the Civil War. It's kind of like, how do you really talk about the Civil War without talking about slavery and all the other things that led up to it? And it's kind of like, it's not just like, oh, this country was at war and some things happened and that's it. Like, it's deep. And it's recent. I mean, some of these things happened in what, 1947, or so. So like, this definitely got me interested for sure. So I'm right there with you, Didier. Let's see. Travis, what's up? Good to see you. KJ, how you doing? Thank you so much for making it out. Come on now. Kristen Pratt, my squad, top vet in the building. Hello. Pamela, how are you? Yolanda, hello. Thank you so much for making it out. And shout out to everybody that has made it out. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to the first comment. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Diane kicking it off. Black Widow, thank you so much. It's for the E family. Thank you. Appreciate that. For that generous contribution as always. Thank you, ma'am. Let's see. What you say? What's up, Believe? How you doing? Let's say, man, love this episode. I don't think I've been excited about theories this early in the show. Yeah, like it's funny because like the only theory I can really think of at this point, because this hasn't given us that much information. The most I could think of, and I think a lot of people are thinking this too, is that maybe she got her powers from the Eternals. Like maybe the amulet, the bracelet, or whatever was created by the Eternals way back in the day, and this is just one of their little trinkets that tap into that do something. But the only reason I'm a little skeptical on the Eternals theory is based off of actually, hold on, I got an image. It's based off of like what they were doing when they were training. There we go. When Bruno was training, he was saying that like the amulet or the bracelet kind of like tapped into her power. Like, what did they say? It was like the power that comes from within her. And I'm sitting here thinking like, I don't know if the Eternals, of course, the Eternals are like a super gimmick when it comes to their inventions and what they can do. I mean, they're come on now, they can do whatever they want, right? But I'm just sitting here thinking like this feels like it's something else. You know, like the Eternals, their weapons and all the things that they did. I felt like they drew on like maybe different types of energy or something, but like to unlock the potential within someone, if you have like this superpower or whatever, I just have a feeling it might be something different. I could be totally wrong. It could be Fastos, one of his inventions that just happened. Maybe, I don't know. But I will say that that is definitely something interesting. Oh, wait a minute. No, never mind. I was gonna think of something else. I gotta do that later. But anyway, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Let's see who else. I thought I saw another question. I'm gonna go through. Okay, moving. You're right. This is looking so far more like a Disney show with some Marvel. I mean, you know, I tried to tell y'all that's, that's not. It's not a bad thing. It's just what it is. Like some people, I've told people like, yo, if you're not used to Disney shows, you might not like this style and change of pace. I've watched stuff like this before with my daughter, so it's not shocking or new to me, but yeah, this is right up the alley of Disney shows. Let's see what we got here. Blue Marvel, thank you so much. Salute to you and the fam. I need that slap clip. Oh man, I haven't even found that clip. I gotta go look for that. But thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Let's see who else we got. Oh, hold on. This done refreshed on me real quick. Okay, yep. Okay. All right, got that. Yep. Oh, you only thought it was just okay. Okay, all right. I feel you on that. I get you. Loyalty, you thought it was little average at best. Okay, I understand that too. I get it. Listen, I told y'all this was gonna hit. It's gonna land for some people, and it's not for others. I tried to tell y'all that from the jump, and it's really just gonna be depending on how you feel and what your flavor is. Iman is adorable in this role. Can't wait to see her in the Marvels. I agree. Like Iman is clearly the best thing going in this series. Like she captures the innocence, the naivety, just the naive teenager, the super MCU fan, the Avengers fan that she was in the comics. Like she's great, and I love her interviews too. By the way, if you haven't watched any of Amon's interviews, please do. They are so good, and it is still like just just perfect. It is really good. Bro, what you doing here? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. What? Just my opinion reviews. You still watch it? Man, get out of here, because the best part I would say is at the very end, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but we are going to spoil it here, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, let's see. Ooh, could Kamala be an Inhuman and was adopted? I don't know. I'm thinking. Was she adopted? Why do y'all think she adopted? I mean, why do y'all think? I know in the comics she was Inhuman, and that was a thing, right? But I don't know. Dang, I don't know. I wonder if she could be an Inhuman now. Because I would think that if the Eternals thing was not the case, then maybe if she was an Inhuman, which, if I'm not mistaken, came from the Kree, then maybe the bracelet and everything, the great grandmother, maybe that's going to be their subtle way of introducing the Inhumans, like Bruno said, unlocking the superhuman or the superhero within you. So maybe the Inhumans, because remember they needed that Terrigen mist or whatever to like unlock their abilities. Maybe she is Inhuman, and maybe that is something that is passed down in her lineage. I think I like that. I think I like that. That could be the case. I think I'm going with that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Matthew, thank you so much. I'm curious about how her grandmother shamed the family. Me too. Me too. Because you heard the what would they call the Illuminati, the Illuminantes or whatever. They was out there talking about like, yo, man, she had an affair. There was a whole dead body. There was all this stuff. Like, so listen, I don't know about y'all, but like I know at least in the foreign circles and stuff, people will make up stories and run with them and exaggerate them to nobody's business. So, I am very curious to see. But there was that one point where they did talk about, hold on, let me see if I got where was I think it was like when they were sitting there around the kitchen table and they were all talking about yes, they were talking about Kamala's mother, her mother's mother. So basically Kamala's grandmother. And they were talking about how like the grandmother had to, as a toddler, she had to like run and get on the train and all this stuff. And like how does she get on the train or whatnot? And they said that what was it? She followed a trail of stars back home. And I think that was basically the great grandmother had the ability. She was Ms. Marvel, let's just call it that. She was the Ms. Marvel of that time, and she was able to use her powers to guide Kamala's grandmother back to her father at that time. So that to me is now what she did after that, I don't know. Like it really depends on like what her great grandmother did to shame the family or shame other people. I'm pretty sure whatever it is, we gonna get a flashback about it. I'm 99% sure it's some big old misunderstanding, right? Like we just saw at the end of this episode, where she saves the little kid or whatever. And then even though her powers kind of messed up a little bit, and she just couldn't hang on, and the kid, like, still like messed up their ankle or whatever. I mean, you heard the people down there. They was like, how could she do that? Why would she do that to him? But it's like y'all was cheering for her 1 minute, but the second the rescue didn't go super smooth, now you quick to be like, how could she? So I'm wondering if that's a little foreshadowing of how the great grandmother was. So maybe the great grandmother was doing something with her powers, maybe helping people during partition or maybe some other time, and there was just I don't know, she saved somebody, it looked terrible, and everybody just said, oh, she's a shame, she's a terrible person, etc. I don't know, but 9 times out of 10 we'll get that cleared up because clearly they're banking on this mystery for everyone to find out. Let's see who is next. Leave, thank you so much. Two biggest theories. DODC, damn dirty scroll contingent. Second, I always thought there were two Bangles, thinking she has one. Cameron's evil mother has the other. Once she gets both, her powers will stabilize. Interesting. I like that. Is Cameron's mother evil though? Are we sure she's evil? I don't know. I mean, I saw her, during that little image. Hold on, where is it? Yes, like right there. Like clearly she's like calling to Kamala, right? She's like, I don't know. She's tapping into something, and she's making her hallucinate and communicating with her somehow. So I like that second theory. That second theory sounds great. And it could just be, yo, I'm gonna need you to give me that other amulet, that other bracelet. The question is, why does she have it? Now that does bring in the question, Cameron, because it seems like he was sent there to befriend Kamala for this specific reason. I mean, he shows up at the right time. All of a sudden, he wants to give driving lessons. He's taking out to eat and all this. Like he's doing all this stuff, and he just so happened to show up, right at the right time with the car and everything. Mama in the back seat. So, it's clearly a setup. I just wonder, and I the only reason I wonder about the mom being too evil is just because sometimes Marvel likes to do the complicated villain type of thing. We're like, yeah, you're bad, but you're bad for a good reason or something stupid like that. But I don't know. Y'all let me know. I don't know how much the scrolls are gonna play into this, but I do see that the DODC, they're up to something, and these are the same people that came from Spider-Man No Way Home. So they're the ones dealing with the enhanced individuals. Do I have them? Yes. They're the ones dealing with the enhanced individuals and all that stuff. So somewhere down the line, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get a little bit more from them and see how that goes. But thank you so much, Alib. I appreciate that. Let's see. We got another one here. Hold on. Let me get that right after where we at. Hold on. Nelson, what you got? Is Kamala adopted and inhuman? We don't know. We don't know yet. I mean, like I said earlier, in the comics, um she is an inhuman, but we don't know if that is what Marvel's building up to here. Now, I think that would be great if they did, because Inhumans, as some of you know, the show flopped and it was terrible. And they just kind of scrapped it. But by bringing in Black Bolt in Doctor Strange too, it's kind of like, Inhumans do kind of sort of exist. Maybe not in our universe, or maybe they exist in a different way. So I wouldn't think that she's adopted, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Inhuman gene were in her family lineage, and maybe it skips a generation or two, maybe. But this could be a way for Marvel to kind of sort of reinvent how they want to introduce the Inhumans. But yeah, the adoption part, I'm not too sure about. But we'll just have to wait and see if there's any more confirmation or hints about it. Thank you so much for that, Nelson. Appreciate you. Let's see. Who else? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Some interesting thoughts there. All right. All right. Let's see. Nelson again. Did she have a crush on her cousin? Are we thinking about are we thinking that Cameron is her cousin? I hope not. I hope not. Because that would be awkward. That'd be very awkward and just not good. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Yolanda, thank you so much. Mold under the carpet, towels falling off the wall, whether Nokia gets on the board or not. I need the ladies section renovated. Yo, they did the ladies bogus in this. And this is, if y'all noticed, I did post my interview with Mira Moran, I believe her last name is. She was the director of this episode and the next episode, because they switch off directors. The first episode had Bilal and Adil, and then the second and third is going to be Mira. I don't know who does the fourth and fifth episode, but I do know that the directors of the first one are going to do the last one. So, but anyway, I did ask her about this in my interview. So if you get a chance after this, go ahead and check it out. She had a very strong message for the MCU haters out there. But outside of that, it was definitely something interesting to incorporate that into their conversation, into the whole show. But I appreciated it because what I heard, at least from other South Asian people, was that this is, really authentic. This is what life at the mosque is like, at least from their perspective, right? And yeah, the partition and everything, where the women are kind of like isolated and all that stuff. Listen, it's not for me to really comment on. That's their culture, that's their religion. I am not part of either one, but hey, I support, if it's within a belief system, if it's something that is uplifting and positive for people, yo, go for it, do it. But hey, that's they battle, that's they thing. And I just hope everybody can get along. That's the most I can say about that. Let's see. Thank you so much, Yolanda. But yeah, they do need to like up the cleanliness and the other situations around there for sure. Let's see. Kristen says, you think you know what the you think you know. I think mom knows what's going on with her and wants to hide it. Mom knows. I think she does too. I mean, we got a whole like we don't talk about Bruno type of situation going on where like for whatever reason, you know what? This almost reminds me of have y'all seen the Turning Red, show movie? It kind of reminds me of that, like, the girl that turns into the red panda or whatever, but like, spoiler alert, the mom knows and all that stuff. So, I'm sure it is, but like I said, I think it's more of a big misunderstanding going on. And I'm just trying to see why they are so apprehensive to talk about it. But we'll see. Let's see what you got and her bracelet's probably connected to Shang-Chi and the Eternals, and they're all those beacons Wong was tracking. Maybe I one thing is for sure, I think, is that the bracelet is more than likely alien technology. It's got to be something alien. Now, whether that's Kree, whether that's I mean, I think the likelihood would be better if it was related to Kree and not the Eternals, just because the Kree and the Inhumans create a better segue to, make Inhumans a thing in the MCU. But again, we'll have to wait and see. But I like where you're going with that. Let's see what you got, Trouble Clef. Kamala just got caught up doing her Black Widow pose and forgot the rescue wasn't finished. Yeah, she was kind of getting into it. But I like the fact that she was training, and while she was training, she got the hang of things. Look at her getting her little foothold and all that. Because this right here just shows that it's going to get better. She's gonna get better at time. Yeah, she messed up here. She let Buddy fall a little bit, but she broke his fall, at least. So, like, it's a rough going as a superhero. I mean, she's only 16 in here. I'm pretty sure most 16-year-old superheroes are gonna make mistakes. But it's funny that you talk about the Black Widow pose. I'm mad that they did the same thing on the roof. Did y'all peep that when they were like, practicing and everything on the roof? They clearly were doing that homage to Hawkeye and Black Widow, holding on and everything. I mean, I think that was a wink and a nod to us, the audience. But they ain't have to do that. That was a little too soon. I think that was a little too soon. But let's see. Wait a minute. Is that what happened? Did that little kid, he was the one that stole the shoes? Oh, that's bogus. That is bogus. Why he stealing girl shoes though? Man. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. I'm just reading y'all comments as we go. Those drones. Usually I don't like okay. All right. Oh wow. Oh, some of y'all got some strong opinions. Yeah, I didn't think that was her cousin either. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, hey. You know I have to. I have to. Yes. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I ain't getting caught up here. Thank you so much, Puma Lee. So we not gonna talk about Bruno. Pun instead intended. He's going to Cali, and she's letting old boy get the bag. Love the culture on display. Sneak out the back door is playing in my head. Recast T'Challa now, MCU. Bruno definitely got his he got his little acceptance letter or whatnot. Going to Caltech. I'm actually surprised because a lot of times in the MCU, they just throw everybody in MIT. You know, so I was like, Caltech, like, were you just not that smart? Why couldn't you go to MIT? You know, but yeah, so he's going there. But I like the fact that he's around just because, you know, he got the gadgets and everything, he got the smarts. He's there to kind of be her little, you know, I don't want to say a mini Tony Stark, but you know, I don't know, maybe a Jarvis or something. But Bruno be mad. Where was it? Yeah, there he go with his mad face. Look at that mad face. Oh, talk about a hater. Oh, he don't like being in that friend zone at all. Oh my goodness, at all. But that is pretty funny that he is out here hating. And you know, it's kind of like, yo, bro, like I've always told people, if you don't want to be in the friend zone, there's one way to get out the friend zone. There's one way. Let me give y'all some free advice. The number one way to get out the friend zone is to state your feelings. You state your feelings, and it don't matter, because you could just be like, "Hey, look, I like you, and I want you, and I listen. I want to date you." I ain't gonna say the hard way or easy way. I'm just saying, you state your feelings, you can get out that friend zone, because look, you can just be like, "Look, I'm putting it out there. Don't be, I ain't gonna play dumb, because when you play dumb, you stay in the friend zone." And that's what Bruno keeps doing. He keeps on being quiet. He clearly likes Kamala, but he don't want to say nothing. I mean, my man is even dressing up, going to the events and everything, eating the food, and he trying to play the role, and it's just not going nowhere. You got to step up, bro. You got to step up. Just saying. He ain't gonna step up though. He ain't got the guts. I don't think he does. But anyway, let's see what we got. Another one here. Thank you, Puma. I appreciate you. By the way, I love the fact that the mom, shout out to the mom. Where is this? The mom actually gave Kamala permission to go to the party. I was shocked. I was like, what kind of progress is this? What? Because I really thought she was gonna be like, oh yeah, you can go, yeah, as long as your dad go with you. Like, I thought she was gonna say that, but I like, shout out to the mom. You know, every time, sometimes parents actually do progress. But yo, Disney, what's up with this? Y'all got y'all superheroes underage drinking. You think you thought we wasn't gonna notice? You know, come on now. How you gonna have, where's Disney at? Disney just don't care. They just don't care. Y'all just gonna have y'all with the Red Solo Cup too? Shame, Disney. Shame. Anyway, let's go. G Studio, what you got? Bracelets could have been originally Eternal Tech, but found its way to the Kree, who could have stored Terrigen crystals in it. Sure. At this point, everything is up in the air. Fine. All of that stuff could have worked. There's really no, like, I mean, they're already going off script. They already changed up her powers from the comics. And I will say, I like the fact that the co-creator is in on it. Like, she is an executive producer on this show. So all the changes that you see that are happening are right in line with the person that created Kamala Khan in the first place. So it's not like Marvel's trying to change it. Like, she's on board with it. So I think that is great and perfect for her, for them to incorporate that. But what else happened in this episode that was interesting? I like the fact that she came through with the new sense of confidence. I thought that was really cute. You know, she came in. I'm gonna need her to work on her dribbling a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Oh, girl is still living the high life off of the superhero run or her rescue or whatever. What was this? Yeah, the shoes thief strikes again. What else do we have? Okay, so yeah, they're playing. This is where they play on the teen heartthrob thing and all that. You know, that's Kamala's imagination going wild. We already talked about Bruno hating like crazy. And again, look at it. He's asking for her number and all that stuff. Like, clearly, dude is a plant. Clearly, he's there working on his mom's behalf, talking about, yeah, you could drive my expensive, nice looking car for somebody that just rammed into a car and failed her driving test. Ain't no way. I don't care how fine you are. Okay, I don't care if it's Mrs. E-Man and me and her in high school, and you know, she wearing the nicest of sundresses. Ma'am, if you failed your driver's test and I'm driving that whip, that ain't happening. No, listen, we could Uber together. We can go somewhere together and Uber, but no, that ain't happening. No. But anyway, look, I like the fact that they had a cute little, dinner or whatnot. And look at her. Like this is classic teenage love. When you be on cloud nine, this is the part. Now I'm gonna go back in the day a little bit. This is when you go back to the CD player with the hot mixtape. Okay, now for some of y'all, let me translate for the younger crowd. This is when you would go to Spotify or Pandora and make your favorite playlist of just love songs, right? So for some of us older folks, we would go have a mixed CD of just all the love songs and just everything. And you just be in la la land because your crush just gave you the time of day. And that's all you needed. That's all you needed. Everything in the world was just right. Okay, everything. But yes, I love that. That was very, very cute. Um, but then yes, we did get to the story of partition. And as I mentioned, like that was definitely something I would just recommend everybody go on YouTube, go on Google, just kind of look something up real quick on partition just to kind of understand, because I do have the feeling that this is going to be one of those things that um we need to have a background knowledge about. I don't know how much they're going to educate us on that here. Unfortunately, like I said, usually this would be the time where I would kind of give you guys like a little crash course. I don't know that much about it, and I'm not going to front like I do. But I would definitely recommend people just kind of look into it. You ain't got to go do no deep dive. Just kind of get familiar with it, because it seems like this is going to be something integral to her family history, and maybe linked to uh the powers and the the amulet and all that. So, or the bracelet. So we just have to wait and see where that goes. Let's see. Hold on. I thought I got a couple comments here. Uh Derek Games, what you got? Shi'ar Empire Tech, maybe segue to the X-Men. Nah, bro. Nah. Not that early. Nah, I don't think so. Well, let me not say not. I won't say never, but I don't think you're gonna get into Shi'ar X-Men. Nothing. Not in those shows. They gonna save X-Men stuff for the movies. If I'm Marvel, I'm saving it for the movies, because ain't no way I'm gonna waste my time on a Disney Plus show for something that's gonna make me $1 billion if I can build it up in the movies. But I would think that it would probably be more Kree than Shi'ar. But that's just my thought. I don't know. Honestly, it could go in any either way. It really could. What else did they have here? There was some other scene. Oh, okay. Yeah, so mama don't want to talk about great grandma at all. For whatever reason, we'll find out. Clearly, this is the big mystery that we're trying to wait and see that they reveal. Kamala's having, like, her powers are getting out of control, or she just does not know how to use them. She's getting these hallucinations, if not that are causing her to black out on top of that. So that's definitely something to maybe keep an eye on. We already talked about, like the DODCA or whatever. They're out there trying to find other enhanced individuals. And yeah, then we get to the superhero, mission, the big rescue. She grabs the bad little kid because he ain't had no business being up there in the first place. Broke his ankle, probably what he deserves. I'm just saying, like, bro, like, who tells you to go take selfies out a window on a high building like that? Like, he just seemed a little too old to be that dumb. I don't know. That's just me. But of course, old dude's mama just pulled up. Carmen's mom pulled up, said she'd been waiting to meet her and all that stuff. She's clearly the person that's been in the visions and all that. And I really like that theory from earlier on that Alib mentioned about how maybe she has the other amulet and maybe, or bracelet, and maybe she's the one that wants the other bracelet to connect the two. Well, we'll see. And of course, my man he's probably in on it. My guess is it's gonna be a little predictable. I think it's gonna be one of those like, my mom put me up to this. I never meant to hurt you. I'm so sorry, Kamala. Oh, by the way, I actually do like you. Blah 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 blah. We'll get to that. Whatever. But anyway, I think that's where the show is going. Let's see. Wait. I thought I saw another comment. Make sure I just didn't miss nothing. Mixtape mean we go together, right? Right. Oh, it was serious back then. You know, back in our day, we couldn't make it official on social media. You had a mixtape though. If I made a mixtape for you, oh, we went together. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, man, that's bringing up memories now. Let's see. Oh, golly, LimeWire giving my whole computer AIDS, boy, man, that was what a time to be alive. Oh my, I'm just dating myself hard. Pumali, Manchewich, drink it as kids at family events. Okay, I listen, I don't drink, so I will go with whatever you just said with that. I don't drink, so I don't know nothing about that. But thank you so much for that, Puma. Didier, what you got? Nana Ban, Terrigen Mist. It could, but I don't know if it'll be like. I just wonder if it'll be similar to this Terrigen Mist, only because you know the Terrigen Mist was something that would unlock anybody's abilities if they had that inhuman gene. I don't know how this works. So maybe it kind of sort of acts like it. But it's weird because it's not like it's locking in on her. It's not like it's I don't know. I'm over here trying to explain alien technology and we don't even know what's alien about it or not. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. So maybe it acts similar to that, but anybody's guess is as good as mine. But thank you so much for that, Diddy. I appreciate you. Let's see. Was there anything else? Okay, all right. Was there anything else that y'all noticed that y'all wanted to talk about this episode? I think this was a pretty straightforward episode. This felt pretty cool in terms of just a teenager being in love, having powers, things are not going straight. And I think this is pretty much going to be par for the course for the rest of the entire show. I don't think it's going to get any deeper than that. Oh, hold on. We got Ty with the super sticker. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you every single time. Thank you. Let's see, what's this? And thank you. Let's see. So you reckon they'll do Inhumans in the show because they put Black Bolt in Doctor Strange 2 and did call him King of the Inhumans, Keeper of the Terrigen Mist. So maybe I think maybe it could be a lead into that. I think that, because like I said, with the mutants, they would probably save that for the movies, right? So we already got Professor X. And I would imagine that they would do more mutant stuff later. But yeah, by having Black Bolt there, saying that Inhumans are a thing, this could give us a better segue or a better lead in into it, maybe. But we'll have to wait and see how they want to explain that. But thank you so much for that. Let's see. Alib, Inhumans age slower. Evil Mama fought Aisha during the partition, and they fought to a tie. Each getting one bangle. Cameron may not know his mama's evil. Ew, interesting. Okay. I'm with it. Okay. Like I'm with it. But does that so what happened to Nana though? Like, did she just die? Like, what happened? Oof, I don't know. But I'm with it. I'm fine with it. If that's what they want to do, I like that. I like that theory. Let's see. The Kree are blue. Yeah, they are. I don't know if they could be redoing it though. Maybe they could be redoing it because everything we've seen in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. technically happened in a different universe. So I don't know. This is one of those points where once again we have to kind of sort of let Marvel explain this because they might be creating something completely new. So whatever we knew from the comics or the animated series might not be true anymore. This is all uncharted territory. So I don't know. Anywho, We running up against the clock here. So this is about the time where I need to know from you all, how did you feel about this episode? What would you rate this episode on a scale from 1 to 10? Let's see. For me, I think I will probably give this a 7.5 for me. I enjoyed it. Definitely was entertained by it. Got some chuckles out of it. I guess the only thing for me was more of the fact that, like, I think it spent more time on the cultural stuff without tying the cultural stuff into the MCU lore. And let me give you an example of that. Remember with Isaiah Bradley in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he kind of sort of gave us the whole history of, like, how blacks were experimented on, in the military, and like all of that stuff, but they still tied it into the MCU. So I kind of appreciated that a little bit more. But this one just felt more of like, hey, here's South Asian culture, and then a sprinkle of the MCU stuff later. Now again, I still appreciate it, like I learned something new today. But for an MCU show, I don't think it was really hitting that hard. So I'm giving it a 7.5, but let me see where the people are at with it. 8, 8, 8, 8. 10 out of 10. Okay. 9, 8, 8, 8, 10. All right. 7, 8, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 8, 7, 8.5, 9, 8, 8, 7.5, 7.5, 8. Okay. I like it. 9, 8, 9, 7, 7. Marshall gave it a 9. Ooh, you would like this. You don't be liking a lot of shows we be watching. 7. Okay. I like it. 7.5, 8. Okay, it's good. Good. I will totally give it time. Listen, I'm only talking about this particular episode. Like, I'll wait for the entire show to get like a better, feeling for the whole thing, because this is only episode 2. You know what I'm saying? It's only episode 2. There could be a whole lot of other crazy stuff that happened later on that we don't know about. So I will give it time, and wait and see what happens. Let's see. Puma Lee, I used to sell my mixtapes. Love was all good. Free Guy movie was good. I give this a 6. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you so much for that, Puma. Appreciate you. Let's see. I don't know anything. Okay, I don't know anything about Kingo. I would have to look into that. But maybe if anybody is more familiar with that let me know. Yeah, okay. Anywho, all right, y'all. That's all I got for this episode. If there was anything else that y'all saw that you liked about it, please let me know in the comments. Definitely appreciate your insight. But let me see. We also have Obi-Wan. We about to talk about Obi-Wan. So I'm going to take a quick break because it's hot as hell. I don't know where y'all at, but it be hot out here. Oh my gosh, Chicago's at like 98 degrees today. Ooh, Jesus. So I need to go get some water. And then I'm gonna jump on the other live stream for Obi-Wan. We're gonna talk about episode 5 on there. So please feel free to hop on over there and watch it. I have to say, that might be one of the best episodes so far. But we will talk about it. Hop on over. Let me know what you think. For those of y'all that are not joining us in the other one, I appreciate y'all staying for this. And I believe, Golden State playing in Boston too. Oh my God, we really gonna have to hurry up. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Y'all know the routine. Wash your hands, wash your butts. I will see y'all next time. All right, peace.